Hello, Richard. At home again to Sawbridgeworth.
Yes.
We had a great performance last week. Do you want to say anything about it now, after thinking about it for a week?
Yeah, no, it's quite enjoyable. Looking back at the coverage of the game, looked like we could have scored quite a few, to be honest. I didn't realise during the game it was as comfortable as it was. It certainly didn't feel it. But yeah, I mean, we had to post a couple of times. We had a goal or two disallowed as well. Whether that's right or wrong is by the by, but it just shows how attack-minded we were last week and how well we did perform on the day against what is a very tough team. You know, they were off the back of a great result at Romford in the week. They beat them 4-1, and definitely not easy on their patch, White Ensign. But no, it was very positive, good for the group. Like we keep saying, it's a bit of a young group, and all these positive results, you know, are important, as well as, believe it or not, the negatives, because they do need to learn at times as well and understand, and failure is the best way of learning, in my opinion, but we don't like feeling that way too often, do we? So no, Sawbridgeworth today, it's going to be a tough game. Played them twice already this season, so we know what we've got to come. Very strong side, quite direct, pacey up top. Yeah, you know, and they hang on in there, don't they? You know, they've had a really good start to the season, and maybe not so been so much at the moment, but coming here, you'd see everyone's eyes light up when they look at the pitch for the first time and they realise it's a lovely big surface. So yeah, no surprises I wouldn't have thought from them in terms of how they're going to play, and we're just looking forward to getting going. We want to start making our mark at home properly. We've had a conversation this week that it's a lot of games at home at the beginning of the season. I don't think we really had an opportunity to take it all in and try and enjoy it and understand what we wanted to do in terms of make it a difficult place to come. You know, we're at that point now where we've had a couple of conversations this week where we want to make it a bit of a fortress, a bit of a, we've got to go to Milford this week, like that, you know. So that's where we are. Yeah, we're just keen to get going on what is a good day, not a breath of wind out there, no sunshine for once as well, which is nice in the keeper's eye. So yeah, keen to get going. It'd
be good to have an improvement with our results, because our fans who don't often get to see us win because they don't travel so much. It'd be great to see them see just how good this team can be on their day.
Well, let's hope so, definitely. I mean, look, we're full of attacking endeavour. I did say at the very beginning, when I first come, we do have a rick in us, and this season it's been one too many for my liking, to be truthful. So we are looking constantly to improve our defensive attributes and aspects, but yes, on the attacking front, when we're right, there aren't many better, to be truthful. We're very good, very fluid, and fluent, and as I say, when we're right, we do score goals. Now, I've picked a team today based on form, in my opinion. We trained on Thursday, and I was heavily impressed with what I saw in front of me, and I just felt a slight evolution in terms of understanding from the younger guys in the group, the boys that have come in, and that's been my query and question to them recently. Can they not just play their game, but play it in the system and in the style and adapt their way of playing to how we want to play? And if I tell you, Thursday night I walked away with a really cheesy grin on my face and felt really confident, and I just felt a different vibe. So yeah, look, I could be wrong. We just don't know what we're going to get sometimes, do we? But I do feel very confident in the team that I've picked today, in what's available. We're still missing quite a few, which is a blow. No Connor, no Mitch. Coxey's just back, but I'm having to protect him because of games that are coming up. George Oak still currently sidelined with his ankle. The list goes on, to be truthful. I feel like I'm forgetting others as well. There is about 4 or 5 more. George Hayes is suspended, so our injury and suspension list is about 9-10 long, which is a bit unfortunate, but is what it is. And you know, I think the fact, and I said it last week, I think the fact that when you see the team on paper that we've picked, it's we're doing very well to continue putting out such a strong side.
Well, the clubhouse is starting to fill up a little bit.
That's right,
so
isn't it? People are starting to make noise, aren't they, Michael?
Yeah. We'll wish you good luck today.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure you're going to put out a good.
Look, we're at home and we want to really make this a tough place to come. So try and enjoy the game, because we're going to have a right good game.
Thanks, Richard. We'll speak after.
Take care. Bye.
Squeeze 18! Squeeze 18! Jack! Yes! Fish, go Fish! Foul. All right, one more. Go. Fuck him up. All right, Chelsea winners. One foul. What's he sit? Yeah, Jay. Time. All right, go. Back him up. All right, Chelsea.
Richard, close game, 1-0 to Ilford. Sorbo pushed this along.
Yeah, difficult game in respect of what they did and how they played. Personally, I felt they came in for a point, is my opinion. Tim, our goalkeeper, has not had a single shot to save for the entire 90 minutes. So I think it's a well-deserved 3 points, to be fair, because it was an arm wrestle out there. We got on the front foot early for 20 minutes. I thought we were very good with the young lads moving the ball nice and quickly and doing really well in that respect. And the final ball wasn't there. The end product wasn't quite there. We did look good at times, but then you get sucked into that arm wrestle. When you don't score early, you allow other teams to come into it and stuff like that. So over the course of the period of the game, I think we fully deserved the 3 points, to be fair. I love the fact we've got a clean sheet at home. That bodes really well, and we need to be getting more clean sheets into our game, not just at home, but it's a big deal. We want to be tough to play against, and I think we were tough to play against today, to be truthful. Wasn't pretty, but it's 3 points and a clean sheet, and that's what we're after. If we're not going to play well, let's defend and keep a clean sheet and nick 3 more points and climb that table. You know, from my point of view, Jordan Fisher's come back in today. He's got for the 90, and it showed in the clean sheet that him and Jake have got a good understanding already. Looks like a decent partnership. For however long we've got Jordan, it'll be a godsend, because that long ball into him is food and drink all day long, isn't it? So no, I'm really happy with the 3 points, and I'm really happy with the resilience, because early on in the season that 1-0 would have ended up finishing 1-0 or possibly worse at other times. So from my point of view, thoroughly deserved 3 points, but defended brilliantly when we needed to. Yeah, it was Sawbridgeworth gave a great account of himself. They worked very hard, lacked a little bit going forward. Fisher, yeah, he loves it over here, and he had a good comeback. But what a great time for Boxall to score. Yes, 47 minutes I timed it. Well, again, we were on the back foot a little bit in terms of not defending properly. It was a bit lacklustre in terms of our defensive output. We weren't pressing hard at the pitch, and there was a throw on right down here and right on the edge of half time. Right on the edge of half time. And I'm screaming at them to get up and get tighter and get the press on. Jack Zielinski's the only one that's done it, and he's nicked it from the throw on and rolled it across for Bish to basically tap it in. So whilst it was a good finish from Bish, Jack Zielinski takes all the credit for that, for being the only one who was switched on in the moment and doing as well as he did. And I just add a footnote to that I thought Jack, his last game for us previously was out here against Clapton, and he didn't have the best of times. He's gone away, he's worked hard at his games, he's scored goals with the reserves and got minutes in the tank, and he's come back, and today I thought he was outstanding. I thought he was the best player on the pitch for me in terms of everything. He was a genuine threat, he was a workaholic out there, and as centre forward, that's a commodity that he scares the life out of defenders. And to be fair, every time he jumped, he ran, he scared them. And you know, he had a goal disallowed. I'd like to see it on the VO. I've had a look at that and already, and we think he
looked onside.
Yeah, well, we all felt he was because he ran from deep, and it's a lovely finish, and that would have capped off his performance. But again, we have created enough today. Freddie Mattock's gone through one-on-one, and he's decided to go for a little bit of skill instead of a finish when he should have. So, chances created. Well, we've scored one. Jack's had a goal disallowed, and Freddie Mattock should have at least had a shot. So, chances created. Then, in my opinion, we should win the game.
Well, the team's really coming together.
It is. Bearing in mind we've got so many missing, you know.
Yeah,
so.
100%. Anyone who comes in does a great job. Congratulations on
Thank you,
the
mate.
3 points.
Brilliant. Love
it's, moving where we should up to where we feel we should be.
Yeah.
Well done,
We're
because
getting
it's there from the management through to the substitutes and the people who are not making the squad. They're all behind us here,
That's it.
behind you, and pulling
Love
together.
that. Brilliant. Thank you, mate. Love
Nice
it.
one.
Cheers.
Thank you. Here with Harry Rawlins after the 1-0 victory over Sawbridgeworth. I think Sawbridgeworth gave as much as they could. They really pushed us all the way. What's your thoughts?
I think the first half we did play some good football. Second half we stopped playing a little bit, but I think a couple of weeks ago, start of the season, we'd have lost that game, drawn that game. So I think that shows how far we came, and we dug in well, defended well to grind out the victory.
Yeah, it was good to see you back, mate. We missed you at Whiting's on, but obviously Bish came in for you last week, scored 3 goals. Good to see you back, and that forward line today had a lot of speed and talent, and the fact that Caleb didn't even make the starting lineup. But very good, mate. We're now moving forward. We've got a few more home games to come. How do you see it going?
If we keep running as well as we have done from the front, I thought Jack Zielinski was brilliant today. When he runs and when he presses, wins the ball back like he done today, I mean, it lifts the whole team, and I think everyone on the team likes to see that boy do well. So I'm really happy for him today. He didn't score, but I think he's man of the match by far, and he carries on like that next couple of weeks. As you say, I don't see us having any problems going forward. So if we work for each other like we did today as well, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, Jack, I thought had a great game. He never gives up. He don't let the defender have an easy clearance. He's always on him, and I think it showed with the goal.
Yeah, exactly.
If I remember rightly, he shut the defender down, won it, and crossed it for Bish.
Yeah, Jack knows what he's good at, and he does it very, very well when he wants to. But yeah, as I said, definitely by far man of the match for me today. I don't think there's many people in the dressing room that would disagree with that. I thought he was superb, and there we go.
That's it. End of.
Go on.
Have a good one.